Hi, Leos. Welcome to Golden Truth Tarot. Now, let's get started with your September reading. The first week of September, I see you being very active, going out a lot, spending time with friends, acquaintances, very busy at work. You're going to find yourself something to do, and mainly because you're scared to be alone. You don't want to be by yourself. You don't want to confront your feelings, your emotions. You're overwhelmed and you just want to be active and be outside and forget about everything and just enjoy your life and have fun, especially for those Leos who have just been through a difficult breakup, or for those Leos who had some very difficult conversations with family members, or something has happened in your life where now you want to prove the other person wrong. You want to think, oh, they just missed the best thing that could ever happen to them. Oh, this person is just jealous of me. That's why they're saying that. That's not true. That's not who I am. I don't need them anyways. They're just a hater. I have friends. I have family. I have other people that love me. I have a beautiful life. I have a very busy life. I don't need them anyway. And this is happening also because we have a full moon eclipse. Now, during full moons, we're usually very emotionally charged. People are, all signs are very emotional. There's times of intensity, and especially during eclipses, it's like that energy, it's amplified during an eclipse, and it's in a water sign in Pisces. And for Leos, being a fire sign, confronting your emotions can be very scary, can be very challenging. But it's crucial because if you don't do so in the first week, there's going to be a time where you just have this moment of crashing out or emotional outburst or anger. It's like a volcano, just things bubbling up and then erupting out of nowhere. So it's all about balance in life. Yes, thinking positive, moving forward, not focusing too much on negativity can be very beneficial, but also not being realistic and being too arrogant and narcissistic to think that everyone is just hating you and nobody is saying anything because they truly care, but because they're jealous. That can also be a lost opportunity to learn from your mistakes, because from every experience we have in life, we should learn something from bad experiences, good experiences. We should take something out of that. So it's all about balance in life. It's all about finding that middle path, that not too much of just going out, not facing anything, just having a good time, just thinking positive, and not to being by yourself and not spending too much time alone and too much time isolated. Just that balance is, it's the key to success. And you need to meditate. You need to also give yourself some time, because I see you having moments during the first week. That full moon eclipse is September 7th. You're going to feel that energy 2 3 days prior and 2 3 days after the eclipse. You're going to have moments where you're just going to be very explosive, just out of nowhere. So, what's going to help you heal from the Oracle of Healing, the message is breathe. Take time to breathe. And you can do this by meditating, take some time for yourself, focus on your breath, focus on feeling your body, relaxing, taking that time to feel secure, grounded in your body. 20, 22, 2 plus 2 equals 4. 4, it's all about your base, your stability, your security. And um, it's also about taking time to respond. Okay, so not immediately having a reaction. Breathe. If you feel overstimulated, if you feel attacked, if you feel like too many things are happening at once, don't overreact. Don't allow that fire to immediately burn. Just distance yourself, think, breathe few times, relax, then come back with a conversation. And I'm saying this because the second week we have the four again, the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is all about money, it's all about stability, it's all about security. So the first thing you're going to realize, you spend a lot of money trying to keep up this image of this person who doesn't care, this person who has money, has a lavish lifestyle, is successful. You you are going to spend so much that you have to put yourself in a budget. You have to be more mindful how you spend. You have to think also about the future, and keeping the your having something aside, security, stability for the future, living life to the fullest and just focusing on every day and enjoying your life every day like it's the last day can be amazing and fun, but they can also create a lot of trouble later when you don't have the same energy to work and make the money and have the opportunities that you have at a younger age. So you should always keep that balance between having fun, also having some savings, also thinking about future plans. Always be mindful. And a lot of the different conversations and the issues have to do with your family and have to do with people close to you or people that you share your household with. So there's going to be a lot of conversation about money, how each person is contributing to the household. There's going to be different conversations, and that's why it's so important to be mindful and be relaxed, because if you say the wrong things, that's going to affect your finances as well. That's going to create problems in terms of how able you are to support yourself financially. And in the third week, you're going to feel like something unfair it's happening, something unfair it's being done to you, or you feel like you deserve more. This is the time for you to make a decision and to see what's currently happening in your life, to face the reality of what's currently happening in your life and bring your life back into balance. As I said, there is no balance. Things are from one extreme to the other, from one end to the other, and you don't need that. You need something to be balanced. You need peace, you need tranquility in your life. And the best time to fix it is during the new moon eclipse in Virgo. Now Virgo energy, it's more grounded. It's all about looking at everything calmly, analytically, and making decisions. So what can you do in your everyday life? What changes can you make in your lifestyle to make your life more peaceful, to make your life more safe, where you feel like you're getting what you deserve? Think about all those different things. It's September 21st is the new moon eclipse, partial solar eclipse, and you're going to feel that energy 2 3 days prior and 2 3 days after the new moon. um, for a lot of you, Leos, it's all about a relationship that you have lost, someone who left you, and you're doing things intentionally. You're doing all of this, showing, having, spending money, lavish lifestyle, posting on social media, just to prove and just to show this person that look what you lost, look what you've missing out. I don't need you. I can have fun without you. I can have a good life without you. And it's going to work. It's going to, that game that you are playing and you're going to be playing, especially in September, it's going to produce results, Leo, because by the end of the month, a wish of yours is going to come true. Emotionally, you're going to feel very satisfied, like, yes, I got what I wanted. This is the kind of game that you can only play once, and you still have to think about long term having a healthy relationship. Even if this person comes back and they appreciate you, having a balanced, loving relationship, healthy, it's very important, it's very essential. And the main energy, the main focus during this month is to also allow people to miss you, allow people to appreciate your absence. And saying less is going to be more beneficial for you than trying to prove your point or arguing or disagreeing with others. That's why the message is breathe. Take time to breathe, take time to reflect, take time to analyze things, allow people to miss you, allow people to uh, if they're saying something that is unfair, or if they're doing something that is unfair, your presence, it's noticed. Leos, you are like the sun, your bright, beautiful, happy energy. If you take that away, if you give it to someone, it's like a beautiful sunny day. Think about it as a beautiful sunny day that you're enjoying it. Sometimes it can be too much, it gets too hot, it gets too overwhelming, and people need shade, cooler weather. But once they have the cooler weather, once they're done with the summer, they miss you. They miss that energy. They miss the sun. They can only go so long without you. They can only be away from you or distant from you for so long, and they crave your energy, they crave being around you. So say less, allow people to miss you, spend some time to reorganize your life and the things that you do want to do for yourself. And by the end of the month, I see you feeling much more happy, much more emotionally stable. This is going to be an intense month with a lot of intense energy, but by the end of it, you're going to be more emotionally fulfilled. You're going to feel like you have learned something from all of this. Maybe not from the beginning. You're going to resist the changes and resist confronting emotions and just having fun. But by the end of the month, you're going to be more emotionally mature. And there is a completion of a cycle that I see during September, emotionally being more wise, being more careful, understanding yourself better, understanding in a subconscious level why you do certain things, and that's going to bring you more happiness and more joy, and people are going to come back to you. You don't need to do anything, you don't need to prove anything. They're going to come back to you. They might need a break from you because you can be too much at times, you can be too overwhelming, too overpowering, but they're going to come right back at you. Okay, Leos, this is everything that I see for you for the month of September. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave me a like, a comment. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. And if you are interested in a private reading with me, you can book online directly from my website on www.goldandtruetarot.com. Thank you so much, and I see you next time. Bye bye.